The Boy with the Paper Planes. In a quiet little town where the trees swayed like they had stories to tell, lived a boy named Noah. Every afternoon he would sit by his window, folding paper planes. But these weren't just any planes. They carried messages like, "Hope you're smiling today," or "You are never alone." Then with a deep breath, he would send them soaring into the sky, hoping they would land where they were needed most. One such plane drifted into the garden of Mr. Evans, an old man who spent his days staring out of his window, lost in memories. When he picked up the tiny plane, he expected nothing more than a child's game. But when he unfolded it and read the words, "You still have so much to give," his chest tightened. That night, for the first time in years, he felt something close to hope. That evening, as a gentle breeze rustled through the town, Mr. Evans took a deep breath and carefully folded a plane of his own. He placed it on the edge of his windowsill and gave it a little push. The wind carried it across the street, where it landed softly on Noah's porch. The next morning, Noah found the paper plane waiting for him, with 4 simple words inside. "Thank you, my friend." He grinned, knowing he had made a difference. But what neither of them knew was that another one of Noah's planes had traveled far beyond their little town. It landed on a park bench where a young woman sat, her face buried in her hands. She had been crying, feeling lost and invisible, until she noticed the tiny folded plane at her feet. With trembling fingers, she picked it up and unfolded the message inside. "The world is better because you're in it." She stared at the words, a lump forming in her throat. A small smile broke through her tears. Taking a deep breath, she reached into her bag, pulled out a piece of paper, and began folding a plane of her own. And so the paper planes became more than just folded sheets of paper. They became whispers of kindness carried by the wind, tiny reminders that no one is ever truly alone. And as they floated from hand to hand, town to town, they proved that even the smallest act of love can travel farther than we ever imagined.